It's full, yet I got no flow coming out of the pump. The pump is trying to bleed it, but there's a deep vacuum that the pump is pulling from the oil line. I already did the oil filter back on the maintenance less than a month ago. Let me see if I have fuel coming out of the outlet of that oil filter. Wraps that up, blowing out that oil line, and they'll fix it. So there they go, they have heat now, and we are good to go. Beautiful flow. All right, so it ain't anything to do with the filter, oil, or partial block anywhere in here. All that's clear. So I'm going to blow that line out, how it's disconnected at the oil tank. I'm gonna blow it out with the CO2 cartridge at the oil tank side over there. I'm gonna blow it into a bucket down here on this side. So the oil line goes under the boiler and goes into the concrete in a black tube, in a poly tube, and goes back up over there where the oil tank is. The likely chance of something, a collapse or a kink in it underground through the concrete, oh, that's rare. I've never heard of that one, but I suppose anything's possible. Or because of the biofuel, it just plugged up. But I did the maintenance on this. I cleaned it, went through the whole thing, and I had gravity flow because it's an underground oil line. I had gravity flow without a problem when I was here on the maintenance. So it's just strange. Something got caught up in there. So for me, I use the 20G cartridges in this Diagnosing gun. I put an adapter on it. So that way I can get the bigger blows, the bigger swoosh. So obviously I put a little love into this line. I bend it a bit, put it down into a bucket, open up the valve. This is gonna receive all that nasty oil. Then I wanna put a rag over this so that it doesn't blow back out with old black oil. That's a problem in itself if that happens. And then you could take something heavy like this, okay, and put it over it and grab this stuff. And I'm gonna go over to the other side and connect this and blow it out. Just put the cartridge in. I'm gonna tighten that up. The cartridge is in. I just tightened it up, connected it at the flare, tighten that up.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. I just heard it blow. For security, I do it. One final flush. It's clear.
I just reconnected the oil line. Now I'm going to turn the oil back on. I'm going to just let that gravity feed and bleed into that bucket back there. He's in there. Look at that blackness. Suppose I should have just blew this out on the maintenance. I had good flow on the maintenance. I had gravity flow, so that does not make any sense. If I did not have good gravity flow, knowing I have a on the ground oil line, I would have definitely blown it out. I would have not left it like this. So you think I want to be back here doing this on a Friday with enough service calls already? Yeah, it sucks. So let me know in the comments. Should we be blowing out oil lines on every maintenance regardless? I know some of you will say you do, and some say you don't unless you need to, and I usually don't unless I need to. Well, that's nice clean oil now. And we got gravity flow. That's what we're looking for. Strainer gasket back on, put the cover back on, tighten it up. But we know we got good flow now. This is also biofuel, and I've definitely had this happen probably in the past with biofuel, where it's just clogging things up a little prematurely, a little faster, just sporadically. I want to show you a quick, easy method to bleed the pump itself. If you know you've already got all the air out of the oil line, want to burp the air out of the pump cover, keep the two top screws a little bit loose. Thought that was loose. There we go. Okay, and then pull back on the cover. Let it squirt. It's kind of squirted at me. It never does that. But anyway, yeah, then that's gonna get you air out of the pump cover, and the pump will have no air in it, as long as you know that oil line doesn't have any air in it. And this is a easy, okay practice to do, but is not a substitute for bleeding the oil line. Just thought I'd share that with you as well. Just finalization that wraps that up, blowing out that oil line, and they'll fix it. So there they go. They have heat now, and we are good to go. Everything's coming back hot, and I'm out of here.